Hello, vinyl community. Dave the Pickup Artist with another week of Psychedelic Sunday, where the cost of one admission is your mind. And last week I was watching some Vinyl Richie, and he did a garage tag. He didn't originate it. This guy by the name of Hard Blockhead, I believe, a new channel called Blockhead originated it. I will look into his channel, and he's got some several garage rock questions. I don't know if I've got all of them. There was one where I wanted to see a very odd label that I don't have, but we're going to give it a go. First question he wants to know is garage rock album from 1965. And we've got the Animals with their third album, Animal Tracks.
We gotta get out of this place. If it's the last thing we ever do, we gotta get out of this place. Girl, there's a better life for me and you. And hello, country band, we get to play. Had two guitars and a beat up saxophone. When the drummers and brothers catch me get to roll. Baby, ooh, we oh, oh. Oh, Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood.
And this has a little bit of earlier material on it too. And it's a lot different from the British version of Animal Tracks. They had 3 singles off this. We Gotta Get Out of This Place, Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood, and I don't know what the other one was. But yeah, another great Animals album. 1965. Now he wants to see a band who had 2 garage rock albums in 1966. I recently showed these records. We got the first 2 records from Love. The first one here came out in spring of 66, and this was fall of 66, or winter, beginning of winter. 2 great albums. Love. Their third album came out in 67, Forever Changes. Next he wants to see a band that put out an album in 1966 and 1967, and I've got that. First, The Seeds. I think Richie showed this one.
Hello, everybody.
66, her debut. And in 67, they put out 2 albums. Futures, 67. And I'm going to try to get some extra credit and show their other album they did in 67 under the name of Sky Saxon Blues Band. A Full Spoon of CD Blues.
Watch out, 'cause I'm creeping about. But I am always out at night.
I'm kind of lucky for the tennis.
And I do. When I see the eyes comes out, what more can I do?
Little bit, let me out this goddamn birdcage.
Turn
on the Crescendo label. This is just, it's basically the Seeds going a little bit more R&B, a little bit more bluesy, but it's still the Seeds. It's great too, I think. As is Future, all the Seeds albums are great. A garage comp. Pebbles, Volume 2. In fact, that's what we're listening to right now, folks. There's not a bad track on this comp. Yeah, Pebbles. Alive, garage album. Well, we got the Electric Prunes, Stockholm, 1966.
We got us some good uns. Got us a big barbecue to start things off tonight.
Yeah, they did this bizarre photo shoot in Britain or wherever they landed in the UK, but it didn't go off without a hitch. They got some of their equipment ripped off, including their fuzz guitar stuff, and they got heckled a lot. They were in France and other parts in Germany over the war in Vietnam. They got kind of heckled, and at one point, the lead singer fires back at him and says, well, we didn't have anything to do with it. And it's a very interesting album, but it's great stuff. We got their hits from their first album. Most of this is from their first album, and they do a version of Smokestack Lightning that is great. But yeah, and the highlight, they got to meet Jimi Hendrix. They said they got high with Jimmy. The Electric Prunes, Stockholm, 67. Live. It's a great one.
Is that what you want? To wind up in a motel room with any man?
Next question is, he wants to see a garage reissue. How about Them Again?
I'm begging you, baby. Baby, please. I'm begging you, baby. I'm down on my knees. Turn on your light. Let it shine on me. I'm your long night. What the fuck? Until the leaves of summer turn the shades of brown. I try. And I try. But baby, you know that I can only give you everything. I can't give you to
Their second album. And yeah, the original definitely has a different type cover. And the UK is a different cover also. Yeah, these are pretty good sounding reissues. I have the first one on the same label. Now, according to the sticker, it's got the original UK art and track listing. So this is the UK version, a reissue of the UK version of them. And I think the first album on this reissue label is the same way. Next, It's a good question. He wants to see an album that's half psych, half garage. I think one of them may be Easter Everywhere. Now we've got the garage rock on here, like Earthquake, Levitation. And on the first side, we've got the kind of the new direction we're going in, a more psychedelic direction with Slip Inside This House. She lives in a time of her own.
In the stream that clears your head, find yourself a caravan like no one must have led, and slip inside this house as you pass by.
But yeah, they were breaking out of the garage mode. The first album was 80% garage, 20% psych. This is about 50-50, garage and psych. It may be their best album. I think it is. Next, show it foreign. Garage album. I think I just showed one, but how about Tomorrow?
Instead of disgrace, shines no light upon our face. Through the darkness we still see my white bicycle and me. My white bicycle.
This is a good one. Everybody should have this album in their collection. Don't put it off until, well, tomorrow.
These nuts.
He wants to see a teenage garage rock act. I've got it. Dino, Desi, and Billy on Reprise.
Don't go to their parties. They don't rock our part. They make fun of our own hair. We don't pay them much. They call us a rebel club. They call us a rebel club. They call us a rebel club.
Dino, son of Dean Martin. Desi, son of Lucy and Desi Arnaz. And Billy was the son of a real estate mogul that sold the other two's fathers their houses. Unfortunately, we lost two of these guys. Yeah, this is a pretty good. And these guys were only like 13 or 14 years old, and they did this, so it's pretty cool. I like it. Next question, a garage rock band with a horn player. We got the Free Spirits. This had two jazz players in it. The first was Larry Coryell, the jazz guitarist that you all know, or not. And the other one is Jim Pepper, who plays sax on here.
Operator, come on, operator, whoa. baby. I just can't get.
Cunt.
Check me out, I'm sailing on a muddy stream of consciousness. Well, I guess I must be failing to my circumstances. But the rocks I'm standing on is a story unbelievable. But the stars could be lying to me, it's simply inconceivable. All of the night, I hang around,
And he was inspired by people like Sonny Rollins and Pharoah Sanders. So yeah, free jazz for the free spirits. And 60s garage rock icon in the 80s. Well, this is more of a psychedelic icon, but we got Grace Slick, Welcome to the Wrecking Ball. And it's pretty terrible. And she put out one other solo album after this, and around the same time, she did the Jefferson Airplane reunion, and then she called it quits. She got out of the business, and she said, you know, when you're 40, you should get out of rock and roll, and that's what she did. She started painting, and she's alive and well, and yeah, definitely. One of my favorites. I collect everything from her. I'm looking for the last album, which I heard was terrible, but I want to get all those Grace Slick's albums. I need one more. An album that's half live, half studio. I'm kind of stretching it on this one, but in 1965, the Byrds came onto the scene, and they were considered a garage rock folk type situation. So I got the Byrds Untitled album. Now this finds the Byrds 6 years later. They're a four-piece band now, and they're more psychedelic than they were garage, but this has, the first side is live. The second album is studio, and we've got some great tracks there also, like Chestnut Mare and Take a Whiff. Guess what that's about?
You mean marijuana?
And, yeah, this is a great album if you can find it.
Lord have mercy, is that what that is?
And the album cover is kind of weird. But yeah, I'm playing this a lot. The dreaded 80s question. Show 80s garage. As most of you know, the 80s are not my bag, but there are a few bands that I like, and one that kind of showed their garage rock colors was a band of girls named the Go-Go's.
Why don't you stop playing with yourself, Willie?
See the people walking down the street, all the
This is their first album. You all know this. And their inner sleeves were very cool too. This band started out as kind of like a punk band, but they were too cute for a punk band. Second album. This is great also. Let's look at the inner sleeve on this one. Oh, look at that. In the 80s, they did do great inner sleeves.
That might sound all sad and proud. Come on, and do your thing. Right now. Oh, that sounds good. Captain, I want to hear some of that bad bass. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I will give them that. And the lyrics. This had a video of them skiing that was very good. And I don't know if this is their last album, but it was their last big album of the 80s, Talk Show. I don't know if they broke up or what. The lead singer, this lady, she did a solo career. And that might have broke up the band, I don't know. But yeah, one of my favorite 80s bands, which I don't have many of. And yeah, thanks for the tag, Final Richie and Hard Hat. I will get that name right eventually. I'll link it in the descriptions. But yeah, interesting tag, some tough questions. That's all I got. Take care, all. Have a good Sunday.